Sorry to bother you just before the wedding, Angelina. I couldn't find my seat at the wedding venue. I think the staff forgot about it, so could you please talk to them to add my seat? I'm sorry, Paige. Actually, there seems to have been a mistake. I'm afraid I can't add your seat now either, so you'll have to stand during the whole wedding. No. If you don't want that, you'll have to leave. The place is full, so it's absolutely impossible to add any more seats. But I see some spots where we could add a chair. Do I really have to say it out loud for you to understand? I don't like you, Paige, and I don't want you to be at my wedding. The missing seat is intentional, so please just go home. What? I've been aware that you didn't like me, but to kick me out like this from your wedding? Have I ever done anything to make you hate me this much? How can you say that after being so mean to me all this time? I don't recall ever being mean to you. You always try so hard to show everyone that you were better than me. Like cooking special dishes and trying to impress even my parents? That's just harassment, isn't it? This is why I hate you so much. Wait a minute. I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't tell me you've forgotten. We had dinner at my parents' house the other night. Yes, I was invited by your parents. I could never forget that night since it was a huge, gorgeous mansion. It was like a celebrity's house. They said it was a potluck party, so I brought my dish too, but I was actually embarrassed at my dish. Everyone brought party-like fancy dishes, while mine was homey, you know? How dare you! You were proudly showing off your homemade shepherd's pie to my parents, and both praised your cooking skills. Since then, they've been telling me to have you teach me how to cook. I'm truly pissed off. Why would you be so angry? I'm always the star at our home parties. Plus, that party was to celebrate our marriage. So why did you have to take my center position? No, Angelina, you were the star that day. I was happy that everyone was pleased with my cooking, but I think those compliments were just to make me feel at ease. Shut up. I can't have anyone stand out more than me, even for a second. Oh, okay. You know, Dad, Mom, and Josh are crazy to praise you so much. It's only natural that you can cook since you're 10 years older than Josh. You're just an old hag with some cooking skills, nothing more. A pathetic bachelor living alone, even at this age. You'd be useless if you couldn't at least cook. Old hag? That's right, you're an old hag. I didn't think you were 10 years older than us. When Josh first told me, I was so disappointed. I never thought I'd have a super old sister-in-law. I'm angry and want to say a lot of things, but you need to calm down a little. So, you didn't like the fact that I was getting compliments on my cooking and being pampered, and that's why you hate me. I guess your hatred came out of jealousy. Huh. How can I be jealous of an old hag like you? Don't get carried away just because you're a little better at cooking than me. You don't have to say such harsh things. Anyway, I hate you, Paige, so leave. This is what the bride, the star of the wedding, wants. An old hag like you doesn't have the right to refuse. Paige, where are you? I wanted to say hi to you, but I couldn't find you anywhere. But you were here at the wedding earlier, weren't you? I was just leaving. I'm sorry, I left the ceremony without saying anything. What? Why are you leaving? The wedding is just about to get started. Well, there's a lot going on. I wonder if it has something to do with the fact that there's no seat for you. Well, I knew it. I thought you might have been absent due to work or something, but later I saw you show up at the wedding venue. That's when I sensed something was wrong. Can you keep this between us? Actually, Angelina hates me. That's why she didn't prepare my seat at the wedding. What? It seems like she doesn't like the fact I stood out. Anyway, it's her important ceremony today, so I'm going home. I don't want to cause trouble for my brother, so please keep this between us. Wait a minute, Paige. Does that have something to do with the party the other night? How'd you know that? She didn't like it that everyone was praising me for my cooking. Angelina thinks I was showing off my cooking skills and stole her position as the party star. I'm sorry, Paige. She's mad because we overreacted. We've been talking about your cooking a lot in our house lately. Oh, really? The food you made for the party was really delicious. My husband and I fell in love with it. That's why I asked Angelina to ask you for the recipe. I also told Angelina several times to go ask you if you could teach us cooking. I'm sure that's what got on her nerves and led to this. I see. Angelina is our only daughter, so we've spoiled her a lot. Maybe that's why she thinks she should always be in the center of attention. I'm really sorry for what my daughter has done. Don't worry about it. It's her day today, so she should have things her way. But still, she should not have kicked you out of the wedding. This is just too much. I'm going to talk to my daughter, so could you wait for a bit? Oh, really? Of course. I'll have your seat ready in a minute. Hey, why are you still here? I don't have a seat for you, so you have to leave. Oh, didn't you talk with Nicole? She stopped me from leaving and said she'd prepare a seat for me right away. What? I didn't hear anything from my mom. That's so unnecessary. I can't believe you went to my mom just because you couldn't convince me. No, it's not like that. I'm the bride. I'm the star of this wedding. I'm the one who told you to go home, so why don't you go home? Now you know how much I hate you, right? How can you stay here after I told you all my honest feelings? But, oh, I get it. You must have come here to find someone to marry. That's why you are so desperate to stay here. Huh? I now understand. You really are a miserable single hag, Paige. You need these special occasions to look for a man because you can't meet your man in your daily life. Many of my male friends are doctors and lawyers, so I guess it was the perfect chance for you. Oh, poor you for losing the great chance. There's no way I'd be at the wedding for such a reason. I'd never do anything to embarrass my brother. But you are very old, Paige. You must be desperate to meet someone. That's why you won't leave no matter how much I tell you to go home. It's actually funny to see you like that. Angelina, stop it. It's okay to hate me, but stop calling me old. And stop making fun of me for being single. I can't take it anymore. Shut up! Don't talk back to me, old lady. If you don't want me to make fun of you, then get the hell out of here. Then it'll all stop. Angelina, if you have a problem with me, get out. Leave my precious wedding, you old hag. Just the presence of an old hag like you will bring down the atmosphere. Then all the old ladies should go home? What? I didn't know you hated old ladies so much. Then I'm going home too. It's a shame I won't be able to see my precious daughter's wedding. But that's what you want. What? Wait, are you mom? Yes, I am your mother. But I am an old lady, so I'm going home. Should all the women older than Paige go home? Why are you using Paige's phone? I was looking around for you to talk to you. But I couldn't find you, so I just decided to explain the situation to the staff myself and had them agree to prepare an extra seat. That's why I came here to take Paige to her seat, but she was glaring at her phone, so I had her show me the conversation. What? I see you had been sending her such awful texts. How much did you see? Everything. Oh my God. I'm speechless. I didn't raise you to be such an awful person. No, Mom. It's a long story. It's all Paige's fault. I don't want to hear any of your selfish excuses. If you hate old ladies that much, I'm going home with Paige. Old ladies will bring down the atmosphere, right? The bride's mother can't leave. Then Paige shouldn't go home either. She's the groom's sister. She's the family of today's star of the show, just like me. But Paige gets on my nerves. Even though she's so old and single, she tries to show off herself and take away the attention I deserve. I guess there's nothing I can say to you now. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Wait a minute, you're really leaving? I will be very generous to you and not speak to the others about this. It would be a nuisance for Josh too, I imagine. I will go home with Paige. Oh, no! Well then, have a nice ceremony. I'll leave the rest to your father. What have you done? Because of you, Mom actually left. I even prepared a letter for her, but without her, it just became weird. And the whole venue was buzzing about Mom's absence. Oh, that must have been really hard. Nicole took me out to a nice restaurant as an apology. The dishes were so delicious. You have to be kidding me. Mom was having lunch with you instead of attending her precious daughter's wedding? We had a wonderful time chatting and enjoying each other's company. Oh, but most of the time I was listening to Nicole's complaints about you. Your personality of always wanting attention is making her feel tired. Ugh, shut up! I'm her daughter. I'm the daughter of a rich family. I'm allowed to be selfish, and I have to be the best. Okay, I see. You're really pissing me off. All I wanted was for you to go home. But you've brought my mother into this and ruined our wedding. I'm going to cut ties with you. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. Cut ties? Of course, because I hate you. This means you also need to cut ties with your brother. You're not allowed to see him for the rest of your life. Oh no, my brother has nothing to do with this. If I say I won't let you see him, that's the end of the story. You should hate yourself for causing this. You're just a good cook and that's all. How dare you try to steal my star position? I hate women who stand out above me. Your cooking isn't even that good. I won't eat it for the rest of my life. Then just spit it out right now, Angelina. Go to the bathroom and throw up everything you ate today. What? If you hate my sister so much, go spit it out right now. Then I'll do whatever you want and even cut ties with my sister. No, you can't be Josh. Correct, it's Josh, your husband. Why are you texting me with Paige's phone? You were with me just a while ago. Right after the wedding, Nicole called me. She asked me to come right away to her place before going to the after party. What? My sister was trying to hide all the trouble she had with you. She even lied to tell me she wasn't feeling well and had to miss the wedding. But your mom didn't allow it to let it go. As your husband and Paige's brother, she thought I should know everything. No. So I took a cab and came here as fast as I could. And I got to see the whole conversation. Nicole warned me I'd be mortified. But this is more than I imagined. Kicking my sister out of the ceremony for such a childish reason? What do you mean by childish? It's Paige's fault for trying to show off her cooking skills at the party for me. Why aren't you on my side? You're my husband. What are you talking about? I'm on your side more than enough. I could be very mad at you for kicking my sister out of the wedding. I'm trying to hold it together and not lose my temper. I'm even saying that I would cut ties with her. What part of this makes you think I'm not on your side? But you just told me to spit the food out. I don't understand why you'd say that. That's because you said you'll never eat my sister's food again. She's the one who made the food for today's ceremony. If you don't like it, go spit it out. What? The food at today's ceremony? No way Paige cooked it. Today's meal was surely prepared by a top chef. That top chef is my sister. I told you at the home party that she's a chef at a 3-star restaurant. What? I didn't know that. I did tell you, but it slipped out of your ears because you weren't interested. She's a pro, so it's only natural that her cooking is superb. No wonder your parents would love her dishes, but you can't accept it, right? So I will let you cut ties with her, but in return, you shall go spit it all out. How could you enjoy the meals and kick the chef out? I can't throw up in this dress. By the way, I've asked my sister to cook for the after party too. Being busy and nervous at the wedding, I assumed we wouldn't be able to enjoy the food so much. My sister wanted us to at least enjoy the after party meals, so she prepared all your favorite food. But with everything that has happened, you are not allowed to have a single bite. Understand? No. Of course, we also have a fabulous cake, but you can only just watch us all eat it. If I see you eating, I'll take you to the bathroom and make you spit it out. Wait, Josh, you're scary. I'm being very generous. I'm respecting your feeling that you hate my sister. You know that these things normally lead to divorce? I don't want a divorce. I love you, Josh. Then don't ever say anything to hurt my sister again. You shall never contact her again. I'm sure my sister never wants to have anything to do with you two. Well, but I'll be at the after party in a few minutes. And remember, don't eat any of my sister's dishes. You know what will happen if I see you have a bite? And later, at the after party, Angelina was looking down from beginning to end because of what happened. When she got hungry and tried to reach for the food, Josh immediately took the plate away from her. After that, in the presence of her parents, I met Josh and Angelina. They made Angelina promise that she would never appear in front of me or contact me ever again. Nicole told her, "This is the end of you being our daughter, but now you are Josh's wife. Be sure to listen to him." She then took away all the credit cards and expensive high-brand items that they had given her since she was a little girl. Josh then told her, "I'm also cutting ties with my sister for your sake," meaning I won't be able to eat my sister's professional cooking for the rest of my life. So you'll be the one to provide me with delicious dishes that will match her level. And he made her promise to go to cooking classes twice a week. I heard that she's making a fuss in those cooking classes, but I hope she's improving little by little.